Okay, good day everybody. Today I'm going to present my presentation entitled Tpack in Practice, the portrait of Indonesian teachers in implementing it. We are the presenters from Indonesia. I am Salasia Amada and my friend Musdalifa Mansur. I'm from Universitas Muhammadiyah Parepare Indonesia and Musdalifa Mansur from Institut Ilmu Kesehatan Pneumonia Makassar. So both of us are going to sharing the presentation together. Okay, let's move to the second slide. So the background of the research, Tpack, technological, pedagogical, and content knowledge of the teachers in Indonesia have developed rapidly in recent years. Now, during pandemic times, the teachers were pushed to literate in technology to ensure the learning process still runs. And most teachers use simple technology during these hard times like YouTube, ebook, WhatsApp, GPOM for e-assessment, and some other simple technology that help teachers to still run the learning process during the pandemic. However, that there is limited study on the way teachers practice it in their teaching field in Indonesia. Considering it, the research is conducted to find out the portrait of Indonesian teachers in practicing the knowledge of technology, knowledge of pedagogy, and knowledge of content in their real teaching practice. Now, coming first to the term of Tpack. So, what is actually Tpack? Tpack is the acronym of technological knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and content knowledge. And it is first initiated by Misra and Kohler in 2006. You can see the picture on the left side. There is a big cycle. So this is the figure that was initiated by Misra and Kohler. So in this cycle, there is three small cycle in it. It consists of technological knowledge, content knowledge, and pedagogical knowledge. But this knowledge are united into the term of Tpack. So Tpack is a technology integration framework that identifies three types of knowledge instructors need to combine for successful educational technology integration, technological, pedagogical, and content. The research method that we use in this research, there were 135 teachers who participated in the research. They are coming from various teaching levels, primary school, high school, senior high school and junior high school, and also some teachers from vocational school. They teach different teaching subjects from various areas in Indonesia and mostly from eastern part of Indonesia, from Sulawesi and Papua Island. The teacher who participated in the survey have teaching duration experience, which is range from 1 to 30 years. The survey is taken from the Tpack Competence Survey, TCS, and the Teaching Teachers for the Future, TTF Tpack Survey Instrument, and modified based on the research need. The survey was distributed online and randomly to Indonesian teachers. This survey covered three subthemes: teachers' prior knowledge on Tpack, how is the Tpack practice, and how is Tpack implementation in their professional practice. And the result, it is coming in the form of the chart. So the first statement covers teachers' prior knowledge on Tpack. So most teachers have acknowledged the term of Tpack. They knew the term mostly from teachers, colleagues, and lecturers. 53.3% teachers who responded that they knew this term from their college. And then following by the social media. So some teachers also knew the term of Tpack from social media. And then from the workshop or seminar, from the journal article, from the book, from specific workshop or specific seminar for their teaching professionalism as well, from the YouTube. And interestingly, there are 1% teachers who just knew the term of Tpack from this survey. Okay, the next prior knowledge aspect on this survey is about how do the teacher integrated Tpack in their teaching, and 64% teachers have integrated Tpack in their teaching recently, and also, sorry, and also they have integrated Tpack in their lesson planning. So this is really amazing. Indonesian teachers have already integrated technology in their teaching, whether it is in lesson planning or in their teaching practice. And another happy things to see from the survey that most teachers have applied types of technology in their teaching. You can see the picture here. Some teachers already use Google Drive, Padlet, Zoom, Genially, Google Classroom, quizzes. This is independent learning platform from Indonesian government. Some of them still use the very simple one LCD. This is Flipbook. Mentimeters. Few teachers also use Mentimeters to probably to give some quizzes to the students, live worksheet from the enrichment of their materials, social media use for having the connection with the teachers. Some using Facebook, some using Instagram, Spotify, LinkedIn, Telegram, and some other social media form. Most teachers still use PPT to share the material to the student. They also use Macromedia Plus, using Whistler for the quizzes, Bamboozle to enrich the material to the students, Google Slide. They use laptop, of course. This is Padlet, Canva to make the PowerPoint beauty, and some other probably for project-based learning, Jamboard, Google Form, YouTube, Kahoot, Answer Garden, Treeseeder, Google Site, Gymkit, Wall, Google Meet, and Instagram. So you can see here that most teachers in Indonesia have already know much a range of technology that they use for their teaching. Okay, the next one is coming to the turn of my friends Musdalifah Mansur. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you. For the next one, we talk about the Tpack practice in teaching. It is measure how the teacher's confident and how the Tpack useful for them. And then we can see from the first question that have the knowledge, skills, and abilities to support students' use of ICT. We can see from the chart. From the chart, we can see that point 1 is not confident or not useful, and then 2.6 is extremely confident and useful. The chart show that there are 20.7% are the teachers extremely confident using Tpack and also extremely useful for them. And then there are 40.7% teachers state that they confident and this Tpack in practice in teaching is useful for them. And the next one, it's about how the demonstrate the knowledge of a range of ICT to engage the students. We can see the range here, 5 for disagree is strongly agree, and 1 for strongly disagree. So we can see that there are 30.1% students agree about this one for teachers, and then there are 39.1% teachers state that the demonstrate knowledge of range of ICT ICT to engage the students. And the next one is a question about the use of ICT and teaching strategy that responsive to students' learning style. So we can see that how the Tpack in teaching strategy for the students, we can see this the chart. There are 19.4% of the students are strongly disagree about this, and then the other one 3.6%, and also they are agree about this, and then there are 26.1% of students not really sometimes not really agree, and sometimes they are agree about this. The next one is we talk about how the use of the ICT and teaching strategies to personalize learning activities for students. And then the chart show that there are 0.9% of them are extremely agree, or you can say strongly agree for that statement. And then there are 30.6% students the teachers agree about this. So we can see that this Tpack is really helpful for a teacher in teaching English in their class. And then the next one, we talk about how the use of ICT to teach specific subject areas in creative wise. We can see the result. Most of the teachers agree that 36.6% they are using Tpack that really helpful to use this one in creative ways. So, and in other one, there are 33.9%. They extremely agree, they really strongly agree about the statement. And the next one, we talk about the design learning sequences, lesson plans, and assessment that incorporate ICT used by the students. So we can see that most of the teachers combine this ICT in their learning and teaching process. We can see that from the chart that there are 38.3% of the teachers, and then there are 16.5% strongly agree about this. So we can see that ICTs and Tpack we can use in the learning process, especially for the teacher, right? And the next one about select and organize the digital content and resources. So how the teachers select and organize the digital content, because we talk about ICT. So it means that the teacher have ability to select and organize the content from any resources from the internet for the students. And we can see that the chart show that there are 35.6% of the teachers strongly agree about this, and then most of them around 39.8% of the students agree about this. So they need to select and organize the digital content before they giving to the students. And the next one is about design the ICT activities that enable students to become active participants in their own learning. Yes, we can see that most of the teachers agree that by using ICTs, they need to design the activities to engage the students become an active participant in their classroom. So not only in passive, but by using this ICT, it can be engage the student become an active participant. We can see that the chart there are 32.4% of the teachers agree about this one, and most of them, around 30.6% agree about this. So we can see that it's really helpful, right, by using Tpack. And the next one, about the strategy that combine that content technology and teaching approaches that I learned about in my coursework in my classroom. So we can see that from point 1 is strongly disagree, and 5 is strongly agree. It's about we can see that most of the lecturers, for most of the teachers agree that we can see the score that there are 37%, and then there are 26.7% of the students strongly of the teachers strongly about this. And the next one is we talk about, this is the statement of the teacher. I can choose technology that enhance the content for a lessons. We can see that mostly half of the teachers state that they agree about this. There are 40.7%, and then there are 31.1% of the students strongly agree about this. And then the next one, we talk about this statement. I can select technology to use in my classroom that enhance what I teach, how I teach, and what the students learn. That what the students learn. So mostly, it's almost half of the teachers are using and select their technology that they are going to use in their classroom to enhance how they teach. And then there are 28.4% of the lecturers strongly agree about this statement. And then we come to about this one about professional practice, right? All right. Sorry, I missed one number. About I can teach lesson that appropriately combine my teaching subject, technology, and teaching approaches. So we can see that the ability of the lecturers, they combine the teaching subject and technology in their classroom. We can see that there are 37.6% the teachers agree about this, and then 24.4% teachers strongly agree about this one. And the next one, we come to the professional practice of a professional practice of the lecturer, the teachers. It's about how confident and how useful that this is the statement of the teachers. I will be able to provide opportunity for students to use ICT as a part of learning. So we can see that that was really the teachers confident, very confident to use this ICT. There are 46.3% of the teachers, and then they confident using this ICT. There were 42.5% of them. And then the next one is about the I will be able to provide opportunity for the students to use ICT to gather information and to communicate with a known audience. So this is the chance for the students to communicate with other people, and by using ICT, probably they use ICT to communicate in other foreigner in abroad. So for the teacher, they are let their students to use this ICT to help them to communicate with other people that they the unknown audience. The known audience. And then we can see that there are what is that? There are most of them really strongly agree about that. And we move to how the teachers manage to the access to and use of ICT resources in meeting students' learning needs. We can see that half, more than mostly honored, almost more half of the teachers agree about this by 46.3%, and then there were 37.3% of the teachers strongly agree about this statement. And then we move to about the statement, the teacher are able to use a range of ICT resources and device for professional purposes. That was really useful. Yeah, we can see that the score of the teacher who choose this option strongly agree. There were 43.7% for strongly agree and 42.2% for agree. So it is really helpful for the teachers professional purposes. And the next one is at the end of the presentation. So based on our presentation just now, we can conclude that the teacher have a knowledge the term Tpack. They knew the term mostly from the teachers, colleges, or lecturers. And in terms of the practice, most teacher, around 96.4%, have integrated it in their lesson plan and real teaching practice. And for professional practice, most teachers are confident in implementing the knowledge of technology, pedagogy, and the content in their teaching. As conclusion, Indonesian teachers have a good prior knowledge on Tpack terms, have integrated in their lesson plan, and have practiced it in their teaching as professional practice. Okay, I think that's all for our presentation. I give to Ibu Evi Salasia.
Okay, thank you so much, Ibu Musdalifah Mansur, for sharing the view of the result of our survey. And have a nice day, everybody. Bye-bye.